Hey guys, it's Dave. I'm going to do my market analysis for the week so I get a good grip on what is going on. I have my sector analysis here organized. I have it organized by position in the 5-day range. Trade Ideas gives you wonderful options to organize and search and set the whole all sorts of things up. And so I have that organized, basically seeing what's closing at its highs of the week. So I'm going to start with that. We're going to start with XL. I'm sorry, we're going to actually start with a SPY. Um, Although, look at SPYs, it's closing at all-time highs, right? Now it is above shorter-term 10 and 20 EMA. It held at this breakout zone, and now we are looking like we might want to continue higher. XLF financials look pretty darn good to me. We have a breakout, and we have it look down here. We have it down on breakout on volume here, okay? So I am looking specifically this week for continuation in the financials. XLI industrials also look pretty good. Look at the volume, look at the move, close at its highs on Friday, broke this consolidation area on Wednesday, Thursday. It had an inside day and then nice solid follow through on Friday on volume. So this also looks like it wants to continue higher. This looks nice, healthy. It broke out of this range here, broke out, came back and retested, which is right at the 50 SMA, and then continues on higher. Looking at the Dow Jones, broke out of this consolidation area on decent volume, looking for it to continue higher. IWM, this has a nice strong bar on the daily on Friday. However, the volume is not as excitable as the others, so I'm a little cautious on this green. It most likely wants to head higher, but I'll be cautious with it. XLB, we got materials, broke out of this range, came back retesting it. Anything within this 94 area, I wouldn't mind purchasing it with a stop loss right below that swing low. It held this range. And it's looking like it wants to grind higher. So materials, the names in this sector might be at a decent area to possibly purchase as well. XLV, healthcare. I do have this downtrend line that it broke, kind of retested and pushing way higher. It did close above the 50 SMA. Looks pretty decent. It's holding this breakout area on that retest here, and then hitting that supply zone around a potential supply zone around this 154.20-ish area. XLK, good old tech, looks similar to QQQ once we get there. We can see that it broke this 227 area resistance, and it's starting to work into this gap down. Actually, it might have already filled the gap, which is pretty nice. XLP, consumer staples, we'll see if it holds this level here at the 50 SMA. It is under the shorter term moving averages. I would want to see it break this downtrend line that I have. Maybe it moves higher to this downtrend line around 82.50, pulls back and sets a higher low versus this 80.50 low. And so we'll see how that works out. Qs looks nice. Downtrend line break, retest, holds the 20 EMA, reclaims the 10 EMA. Now it's at this area of supply prior to, and we'll see if it breaks out of that. Gold looking nice, moving near its highs, continues in an uptrend. Real estate, it's at the 50 SMA at the moment. So for 50 SMA buyers, this could be a decent potential spot with the stop loss around here. But to me, you'd be catching a knife. I don't like bloody hands. XLE energy sector, I don't trade XLE very much because of the way that it looks. My brain can't comprehend this. And so it's just sloppy, in other words. I would like something that's a little bit more uptrending. I don't trade it very much. XLC, we have this supply area around 91, call it. It's consolidating here. So we had basically an inside week, it looks like, decreasing volume. So any volume that pushes increase in volume, basically increasing demand here. We'll see if it breaks that. XLY, holding this breakout area so far. We have a little increase in volume relative to Thursday. there. We'll see if it holds. Maybe it just consolidates a little bit before moving higher. Maybe it fails this area and moves lower and pulls back to the 50 SMA, creates a higher low versus that for a potential entry there. Who knows? We shall see. Utilities looks really decent to me. This is the first time it has been under the 20 EMA since July, basically. So this could be a potential decent buy, but pullback here. I have this level here, and it's coming close to where the 50 SMA would be. Maybe it wants to chop, consolidate a little bit, and kind of digest this huge move from 67 to basically 82. That's a nice move, nice grind over the past couple of months, right up the 10 EMA. Beautiful. And we'll see what utilities want to do from here. And then natural gas, you can see it's again rejected at the 200 SMA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the sixth time. Maybe it holds this 50 SMA and sets a higher low versus that. We'll see. I don't trade natural gas very often. Now, this is my sector ETF. So not the overall sectors, but like sectors within the sector. So KRE Regional Banking ETF, nice volume, big green bar. We'll see if it wants to break that supply area around here. Otherwise, it would just be kind of chopping in a zone of about that. So we'll see what it wants to do. Looking decent though. Again, another similar look here, KBE. IBB, biotech. This could have been a potential good buy. A GOODBUY, not goodbye. Any pullback within to like the 144, the stop loss around 140, could be a decent risk reward. RSP, so equally weighted ETF for the S&P 500. Nice green engulfing consolidation over the next couple of weeks. We'll see if next week it wants to break the high. I think it, with as healthy as the market's looking, in my opinion, it just might. Looking at mining here, we can see it's kind of flagging, or it did flag. Okay, broke that. Ooh, there you go, broke it. And this might be the little pullback to the 20 EMA that it needed to break this supply area here. So I would keep an eye on XME as well. IWM, already went over it. XBI, Biotechs. We had a nice little volume burst here, nice engulfing day. Took out a lot of days here, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like eight-ish trading days of a week and a half in one day. It is at the 50 SMA now, so I would just be mindful of that. And it is still respecting the 200 SMA. It respected it here, right? So this is kind of a resistance, support resistance flip here. 200 SMA is catching up, so maybe that's why. Who knows? Demand creates this move though, right? SMH, good old semiconductors. Looking at that, looks similar to the Qs, breaking this supply area, shorter term moving up, setting higher lows and making higher highs. Maybe it goes through this gap fill in here to this 271 area. What else? If you guys like airlines, there's Jets ETF, supply area here. We'll see, peep the volume. It's a little low on this move, so we'll see what it wants to do. A lot of topping tails, so a lot of supply here. That's what it tells me. But it did hold the 20 EMA here, so maybe it wants to break this and head to the highs of 2250. We'll see how that goes. So basically, let me look at TAN real quick as well. This continues just to kind of consolidate in range here. It's holding this area. If it wants to pull back a little bit, like on the shorter time frame of the daily, or I don't know, maybe 38.60, if it wants to retest those lows, it could be a potential decent buy. As you can see, this level is held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now. And the EMAs are starting to catch up. The longer term is starting to catch up, right? So this could be just a phase one consolidation. Larger funds and those individuals are starting to collect some shares in all of these names that create this ETF. And so this could be setting up for kind of a reversal type look. If I can zoom out here, right? It kind of broke this down trend line, or at least that one there. So now it's just kind of going sideways. So we'll see. This could be a potential good buy area. Okay. I want to do something a little bit different. I want to share the ETFs with you guys. I already have them up. So XLI and XLF specifically because of those sectors, I think look the best for the upcoming week. And so what we can do is I can organize this by the trade idea score basically. So again, it takes in fundamentals and it takes in technical analysis. So if you go to ALK Alaska Air Group, this look has a nice look to it. ADP has a decent look to it. So you can see that these names are pretty strong here. I like the look of TT. How many days to cover here? Nothing too crazy. What's a short flow? Nothing bad. This is just grinding higher, which is nice. Okay. So if you go through these names here, you can see that they're all pretty strong. A good amount of them have strong weeks last week. On volume, look at that guy, Granger, GWW. That could be a moment. Look at the volume on it too. That could be a momentum play. I'm going to send that to my long focus list. I'm also going to send it to this week's focus list. It's a nice little cup and a little handle. I need to share that one. That's nice. Either way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this with you real quick. So here are the names, okay? Screenshot. JCI is the last one there. There it is again, okay? Screenshot, take a picture, slow it down, whatever you need to do. Do your own due diligence, look at these names, find the setups that you like. None of this is financial advice, by the way. I'm going to do the same thing for you real quick for XLF. If I can find... I know I had it somewhere. There it is. So again, I'm going to organize this through this score. Okay. We'll look at the top names. MET. 1, 2. Go top 10. BLK, BlackRock, yeah. SYF, that looks pretty solid. Be mindful of earnings, by the way, right? So this one's on Friday. I don't hold through earnings. You guys do what you want. I don't want to take on the risk. Look at that flag, DFS, Discover. That's nice. Nice little flag to the 10. Nice little push. What's the volume on that push? It's not loading relative volume. I don't know if it's significant. Either way, that's a nice look. I need to add that to this week and my long focus. Good. Okay. Let me blow this up for you real quick. You can look at the names, screenshots, slow it down, whatever you need to do your own due diligence. But I own some of these in my longer term, like Wells Fargo, PayPal I own. I also own Schwab, I'm pretty sure is in here. There it is right there. Okay. So there you go. Hopefully this helps. If you find this information beneficial, if you like it, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're looking for a community, come join us at Micro E Futures. We have an equities and a futures channel. phenomenal. I would never trade without this community. They've helped me so much, and I know for a fact they've helped hundreds of others become profitable traders. It's a great community. Give us a try. Trade ID is also here. As you can see, it's amazing tech as well. So give that a try. Always hit my links if you are interested at all. Other than that, be safe. Stop losses, risk management, stay alive to trade the next day. Yeah, enjoy.